Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Upper Room with Pastor Doc. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months na nag-hibernate ang inyong Pastora Doc. Maaaring hindi naman dahil sa walang dahilan, ngunit maraming naganap sa aking buhay at sa buhay ng aking pamilya. Kaya please stay tuned because this vlog will let you know why Pastora Doc was gone for a few months at marami pong dahilan kung bakit. Very interesting, very happy, and sad as well. So maraming salamat po. Ganun pa man, na kahit wala po kami for a couple of months, nakikita ko po that patuloy po ang inyong pagsuporta sa ating channel, The Upper Room with Pastor Doc. Marami po ako nakikitang nabaguhan na nanonood sa ating mga previous vlogs. And maraming salamat din sa mga nagpaabot both ng congratulations at ng, alam niyo na po, condolences sa aming pamilya. I would like to start this vlog by reading from the letter of Paul to the Corinthians. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." This is from 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. True indeed, that sometimes in our weaknesses, sa tingin natin parang kinalimutan na tayo ng Diyos, pero hindi. Lalo niyang ipinapakita, lalo't higit sa ibang tao, kung paano niya pinalalakas ang ating, hindi lang katawan, kundi ang ating espiritual na buhay sa harap ng mga iba't ibang pagsubok sa ating buhay. And lalo niyang pinatitibay ang kanyang pagiging Diyos sa aking buhay nitong mga nakaraang buwan ng aking kinaharap. Both in my being a mother and being a daughter. O diba? Parang nanay ka at pagiging anak. So malalaman nyo po para sa mga hindi nakakakilala sa akin kung ano po yung sinasabi ko. So this past few months, medyo nag-prepare po kami kaya medyo busy ang aking buhay. So good news because last May 2, 2026, my son JC and my daughter Paula got married in Cagayan de Oro, a very nice Catholic church na talagang napakagandang wedding. At maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nag-attend, who joined us and became witnesses to the union of two beautiful people by the grace of God after more than 3 years of having a relationship. Ngayon po ay mag-asawa na sila. So, clap, clap, clap! So, habang po kayo ay nanonood sa ilang mga pictures na from the wedding, I'd like to read my post sa Facebook after the wedding, dated May 5. A wedding too beautiful, every moment lingers in my mind and heart. With a heart full of gratitude and joy, I want to thank each and every one of you who came to celebrate the beautiful union of JC and Paula. Your presence was more than attendance, it was a blessing, a prayer answered, and a testimony of love and support. As a mother, seeing this day unfold was deeply emotional and meaningful. And as a pastor, it was a sacred reminder of God's faithfulness in bringing two hearts together in His perfect time. The love that surrounded this wedding was truly a reflection of His grace. To our family and friends and everyone who traveled near and far, who helped, prayed, and rejoiced with us, thank you. You made this occasion not only memorable but spiritually enriching. Your kindness and warmth will forever be cherished. May the Lord bless you abundantly for the love you have shown, and may He continue to guide JC and Paula as they walk together in faith, hope, and love. With all my love and gratitude. Napakasaya po bilang isang ina, bilang isang magulang na ma-witness ang kasal ng kanyang anak na ang dami-daming nagmamahal. Alam niyo po, this wedding was not a wedding with different people na hindi mo kilala. This was a wedding only for family and friends who became family. And napuno namin ang isang napakalaking venue. Ibig sabihin, ganong karami ang nagmamahal sa aking mga anak, kay JC at kay Paula. And of course, sobrang excited namin because officially, ko na siya. So, Paula, welcome to the family. At syempre, you've been always a part of our family ever since. So, mula nung nag-umpisa pa ang relationship ninyo ni JC, you are my daughter na. So, I always thank God na natuloy na ang kasal na ito. Kasi, iiyak kami ni Laika kapag hindi ikaw ang naging asawa ni JC. So, I am so thankful to God kasi ikaw ang napili niya para kay JC. At alam mo ba, Paula, nung naging karelasyon ka na ni JC became a better person. I think he is in his best person ngayon na magkakilala na kayo, may relasyon kayo, at ngayon mag-asawa na kayo. And I'm so thankful to God kasi you brought out the best in him. And so I thank you so much. With this vlog, I consider you as the best thing that ever happened to my son. So, mga kapatid, the Upper Room with Pastor Doc viewers and supporters, so thank you for praying with me at para sa aking mga anak na ito. Alam niyo po, itong wedding na to, I can say, so far, is the best wedding that I have attended in my life. Of course, the best din ang wedding nila Laika at Pipoy. After 13 years, eto na ulit, another best wedding for a mother like me. So, si Paula kasi ever since, siya yung nagbibigay sa amin ng joy, ng saya, masayahing babae kasi si Paula eh. So, very active and very loving po. Kahit na hindi naman niya kami kapamilya, she's always there, she's always very thoughtful and very madaldal like me. So, I love her so much. And so, itong wedding na to was a union of two families. Maraming salamat din sa mga Javier family for loving my son as your own. Nakikita ko sa wedding nila JC and Paula na talagang tinatrato nyo siya as kapamilya nyo. And thank you. Thank you, Pauline, for loving my son as your own. And mahal ka rin niya bilang isang ina. At maraming salamat din sa buong pamilya ni Paula for being gracious and being loving to my son. Kasi kitang-kita ko during the wedding that you treated him as your own. So maraming salamat mula sa lola ni Paula hanggang sa mga kapatid, hanggang sa mga tito and tita niya and all her cousins who were there from all over the world. Merong galing sa Amerika, Canada, Australia, and of course sa Cagayan de Oro and Bukidnon. Maraming salamat for being there and sharing this momentous life of the two kids na magsasama na ngayon bilang mag-asawa. And so, yun ang pinakauna, kaya kami na busy. So nakikita nyo naman sa pictures kung gaano kasaya itong wedding na ito. And now, as I am speaking to you in front of you, they're now honeymooning in Japan. So enjoy mga anak. At sana, by the grace of God, forever and ever, kayong dalawa ay magkasama. After the beautiful, fun, and unforgettable wedding, we went home from Cagayan de Oro on May 3. Yeah, May 3. That was on a Sunday. After that, si Mami naman ang inasikaso ko. Meron siyang scheduled na surgery niya for her perm cath on May 6. So from May 4 to May 6, we were preparing her for that surgery. The usual, kasi pangatlong surgery na niya po ito from the time na siya ay nag-dialysis last December of 2024. So since December of 2024 until May 5, 1 year and 4 months to be exact, siya ay nagdadialysis na po sa Parañaque Doctors Hospital. And shout out sa lahat ng mga nurses and doctors who took care of my mom habang siya ay nagdadialysis. Marami siyang favorite na nurses pero hindi ako magpapangalan, baka magtampo kayo. So lahat kayo ay favorite ni Mami at lahat kayo ay naging kapamilya namin habang si Mami ay nagdadialysis. And so May 6 came a scheduled surgery of my mom for her perm catheterization in Parañaque Doctors Hospital. During the surgery, after, nakikita ko na po na pababa na ng pababaan yung kanyang cardiac rate. So, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming to an end, yung fight niya, because of her renal failure. And so, on May 6 at 6:20 p.m., my mom joined our Creator. mahirap tanggapin, pero at masakit po, no, mawalan ng isang magulang. Pero I am so grateful to the Lord kasi hindi naghirap ang mami ko on that day na siya ay nawala na. On the table, after the sperm catheterization, my mom lost her battle to renal failure. I guess that was the only time na umiyak ako ng malakas. I wailed, I hugged my mom, and I had to be on top of it. Tinawag ko na po yung mga pamilya ko, tinawag ko yung mga kapatid ko, na wala na si mami. So, gracious naman ang Parañaque Doctors Hospital because they gave us at least mga 1 hour or almost 2 hours of the part of the operating room doon sa septic area of the operating room where my family was able to see my mom right after the death. Thank you to the staff of the operating room of the Parañaque Doctors Hospital for being gracious na makita muna ng mga pamilya ko, ang mami ko, bago siya dalhin sa morgue at bago siya dalhin sa funeral parlor. Maraming salamat po. So, on that day, my mom joined our Creator. Pero kahit masakit, mahalaga sa akin na on that day, natulog lang siya. Hindi po nahirapan ng mami ko. Maraming salamat, Panginoon. Kasi yun na talaga ang pinapanalangin niya araw-araw. Na huwag siyang mahirapan bago siya mamatay. At nagpapasalamat kami sa Panginoon kasi grinant niya yung tanging dalangin namin magkakapatid at dalangin ng aming mami na sa araw ng kanyang pamamahinga ay huwag siyang mahirapan. And so, looking back before May 6, habang nag-uusap kami during the wake, doon namin na-realize that it has been announced by my mom na malapit na siyang mawala. The only thing that I remember na malapit na siyang mawala was a few weeks before siya mawala. So, mga 3 weeks before siya mawala, araw-araw kinakain ko yung pinaka-paborito kong niluluto niya, yung sinaing na isda. I didn't know na yun na yung last na makakain ko yung favorite ko na niluluto niya. My mom was always present. My mom was, mula nung ipinanganak niya kaming 6, she was always present in her own ways. She decided to become a full-time housewife, taking care of us in many different ways. Iba-iba yung paraan niya ng pag-aalaga sa amin. Iba-iba yung paraan niya ng pagpapakita sa amin ng pagmamahal. And I guess the most common of all sa amin, mula sa aming mga anak hanggang sa mga apo, is her expression of love through food. So, a few weeks before she died, lahat na yata ng mga paborito naming niluto niya without knowing that that would be the last time we will be able to taste the authentic na niluluto ng mami ko. Nilagay ko pa nga dito kung paano yung pagluto ng sinaing. Ang weird, no? Pero I did. Tinanong ko sa kanya mismo, Ma, paano mo niluluto yung sinaing? Without thinking na mawawala na siya. So, kunento niya kung paano. And syempre, hindi naman ako masyado nagluluto. So, shinare ko sa mga kapatid ko. So, lahat kami, her expression of love for us was through food. And I will never forget the couple of weeks before she died. She was able to cook some of our favorite dishes. And hindi namin alam paano na. Kasi hindi namin alam na yun If we knew that it was the day, we could have asked her to cook more food for us. Kahit paano, sa mga linggong daraan nito mula after siya mamatay, we will be able to taste the food that she used to cook for us. But it will always be in our memories. Si Mami, she was always the generous, gracious, and the strong woman that I know. Sa dami ng pinagdaanan ni Mami, she remained strong and steadfast in her faith hanggang sa huli niya. And this letter always gives parang tusok sa puso ko. I'll read and share to you the last few letters na nakita ng kapatid ko. These letters made me a bit regret for not being with her 24/7. We all had reasons. Marami kaming ginagawa, marami kaming pero when I read this, even if we were there with her from the start, I didn't know mag-isa siyang lumalaban sa sakit na ito. But I know that God was with her. And kami naman magkakapatid, sa abot ng aming makakaya, we made our presence felt sa mga panahon na lumalaban siya. So, this vlog is for you, Mommy, na ipakita sa lahat ng tao how strong you are. How faithful you are to our God, na hanggang sa huli, siya ang kinakausap mo sa lahat ng laban mo. And so, these are the reasons why nawala ako. But, I'll try my best to be present more in this page, to give you more vlogs. But thank you for being patient with me while I was gone. And this vlog is a vlog that will appreciate the new women in our lives. Si Paula, who joined us, but the spirit of my mom will always be with us. This is a new beginning for me. Hindi ko alam kung paano magsisimula ulit. Kaming magkakapatid, hindi namin alam kung paano mabuhay nang wala ang mami. Mula pinanganak ako hanggang kahit may asawa na ako, kahit na may apo na ako, my mom was always there. My mom was always guiding us. Yung mga huling araw niya, hanggat kaya niya, she was always with us. But it comforts me to know that, up to the last time, she was faithful. And God was with her. Salamat Panginoon kasi hindi nahirapan ang mami sa huling mga hininga niya. Prayer granted. Maraming salamat. And so, thank you mga ka-upper na nandyan pa rin kayo and joining me while doing this vlog. And I hope to have more vlogs in the next few months, next few weeks. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you, a wonderful week ahead of you. Maraming salamat and God bless you all.